Well, it's the beginning of the third day. I spent last night at Fruitbat Falls, and now I'm at the northern end of the southern tip of the telegraph track, which is four-wheel drive only access with multiple creek crossings and stuff like that. We've got about 70 k's to go till I get to Bramwell Junction. The normal road is dry. It's along the top of a mountain range, and it's an extra 40 k's. So I'm gonna make my way down there. There's two big creek crossings, and I really need to cross the second one before the storms come this afternoon, because the trend is that the storms come, pisses down rain, and then the creeks are all up. Yesterday when I crossed the Jardine, the guy was saying that it rose a metre overnight and dropped again. So it's interesting, but I've got to get over and done.
The day wore on. It was well over 30 degrees. Dehydration and boredom started to set in. I started thinking of friends, family, and past events.
Well, King, I wish you were here. Oh yes, I would indeed. I watch you drag behind me, dehydrating absurd. Just a baby, my mama told me around. I don't know the words, and it's fucking really hard. What's this sign? There's a sign! It's hot, I'm gonna have to think about which way I'm gonna go first. It's Gunshot. That's the one. I know where I am because I saw the junction on the map. And yes, I did.
After a hard day on the bike and damn near dehydrating, I found this creek. It wasn't Gunshot, but I'll get there tomorrow. With the coolness of the morning behind me, the summer heat of November quickly approaching, after a few short hours, I finally reached Gunshot. I was getting low on water, and it was important to resupply. So after a morning of pushing through the mud, I'd found my own little oasis. Gunshot, as it's known by the locals, is famous for its steep inclines and hard access. Plenty of people come here and get stuck.
Well, I've made it to Gunshot Creek, and all these little things over here are what the Bogan 4 drivers come here and test their skills. This is a memorabilia tree for everyone that's come here and destroyed their cars. What I want is there's an axle out of this wheel. That's perfect. I need that. My bearings are starting to make weird sounds. There's a set of thongs there. Nice set of havyanas.
I decided to spend the next couple of hours at Gunshot. Made myself some lunch, and then carried out some repairs on my bike and fixed up a homemade solar charger for my battery that had stopped working. A friend and I had made it after we scavenged the parts from an old toilet light that we found in a work shed. Next on my list of chores for the day was to gather some water. Using approximately 7 litres each day, the next place I'd be able to get water securely would be Bramwell Junction. Could be a day, maybe a day and a half. I'd never used the pump before, so I quickly put it together and realised that it screwed onto one of my water bottles. It has a little float at the end so it doesn't pick up the sediment from the bottom of the creek, and I set away pumping. I kept an eye out for crocodiles and other campers that might find my pumping action a little bit strange. And after about 45 minutes, I had my 7 litres. Water's probably the most important part of the trip. Down the road, it's going to get really dry. The daytime temperature is reading about 40 degrees and it's humid as buggery. This was going to be the last water that I would see for a while. I spent the next of my time chilling out in the water, having a swim. I didn't see anyone all day. So with the coolness of the afternoon, my water bottle's full, my speaker repaired and pumping out some tunes, I took off down the track.